Alrighty, it's time. So, oh, you know what? Actually, I should probably put that camera in this nice, convenient plastic bag that I brought with me. Wouldn't that be smart? There we go. Safe camera. Okay, so welcome to New York Weather Check. This is the YouTube channel where we talk about the weather, and today is a nice, overcast, spring, brood rain. It's very nice. I guess it's appropriate because I have my ducklings in there. I'm a proud brood mother. And yeah, today we're going to talk about the weather. We're going to talk about this fucking kick-ass tea here. This is Wu Mountain Tea's Moonlight White. Very delicious. It's also very surprising. And I've drank so much of this stuff already. And it's easily the stuff that I'm going to have to resupply from him again. But it's just... I've gotten so much out of it. I've gotten so many different flavors out of it. There was one time where I brought this stuff to work, because I work at 6 in the morning in a kitchen, and I work very early. And it was just the most floral, like, out-of-body experience I could possibly imagine. And that was on, like, that building's water, which is not very high quality and has a bunch of shit in it and a bunch of garbage, and it still tasted amazing. It tasted like perfume. I, like, could not believe it. And I haven't found another tea ball of Moonlight White that tastes like that. I do own some 2020 aged stuff from him, but I haven't drank any of it because I'm just like, well, I might as well get it to year 7, you know? So, yeah, just, I would love to really, you know, just let that shit age for a long time and then drink it. Maybe I'll buy another tea brick from him and then drink that. But for now, you know, it is what it is. I love these Moonlight White tea pearls, and you can kind of see how it's you know, it's still in a ball, like it hasn't quite opened up yet, but yeah, I really do appreciate these balls because just brewing in the glass like this, I've personally found is quite optimal, and it really exemplifies that Gung Fu tea method of brewing, where you just really draw it out and appreciate the breadth of flavor that changes over time. And that's what I'm going through here. You know, it's so yummy. Can't believe it. Really, really excellent. Some tree frogs. Yeah. So what we got going on today? I mean, this rain is something special. Yesterday it rained, and it was like perfect. It was the perfect rain. Like, in the morning, it was like a nice, like, steady downpour, and that went for like 3 hours till like 9 to 10 a.m. Then it slowed down till like 5 p.m. And then it cleared up a little bit, and then it started like drizzling again. It was so satisfying, and just like, oh my god, like this is like the perfect day weather-wise, I think. You know, my buddy yesterday when we were hanging out and experiencing that rain together, they said something along the lines of like, you know, because like the clouds are in the way of the sun and diffuse the light and make it white balance, you can actually appreciate all of the greens, all of the reds from the you know, the red maples, you know, all the different colors of the leaves, all the different colors of the lichen and the moss. I don't know if you can see that tree over there. You know, all that kind of stuff. You know, I mean, like, look at this tree behind me here. Like, there's so much color in the lichen when it rains, and you get that light like that. You get the water absorbing into all that lichen and moss. There's so much flavor to be had in the colors. There's so much flavor to be had in the colors. It's really beautiful. Um, that being said, yeah, no, it's a good footnote today. We're getting some good weather. I got my tea. I'm crazy. I'm losing it, man. I'm tea drunk. That's not a joke, by the way. That's a real thing. If you didn't know. Oh my god. Ooh. 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 Yeah. 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 Wow. And that's not oversteeped because it's been cooling in a compressed ball, so it's really only brewing just like the outer layer of like the crust of this little like tea planet, right? Like only the little like leaves that are sticking off are the ones that are actually getting brewed, which is fucking brilliant. Like I do think this is brilliant, and I need to try other methods of tea that are similar to this, like tea oranges. Um, I heard that you can get like 15 steeps, like good, high quality steeps out of a tea orange, and I'm like, that sounds kick ass. I want some of that shit. We'll see. We'll see if I get there. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna pause the video and go get some more tea. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, I'm back. Check this out. Oh, look at that. You can see all of the air escaping after it started steeping again. And after, new bits of leaves are opening up. I'm going to wait a second before I let this, before I drink this again, let it steep for a bit. But it's going good, you know? And I didn't put this at a rolling boil. It started boiling a little bit, but, only the little bubblies you get from the bottom. And, because I find that, brewing this stuff at a rolling boil is not optimal or is not the best for optimal flavor consumption, you know? Yeah, so where were we? Optimal coping mechanisms for living your life. There are better ways to optimize coping with life and solving problems and understanding your place in the world. And it takes some time, but once you just sit down and learn that you are a creature that is designed to solve problems, you can really get very far with how many problems you solve. You can figure it out. You can do it. I believe in you. And when you do that, what will happen is that the world will open up to you. Yeah. Mm. This is Garbledy and I'm tea drunk. I'm gonna stop talking and appreciate the rain. I'm just gonna take my time. Let me see if I'm still recording. I am. I'm just gonna take the time to regurgitate an idea that Seth Hughes, he's on Instagram and YouTube, and he makes like TikTok short content, but then sometimes he'll also make like long form YouTube stuff, talking about plants, talking about foraging, talking about right in the lip, got me. Talking about foraging, and about understanding the natural world, in a healthier way. And one thing he was talking about is, I've gravitated towards this since like last summer when he posted this video, I think, or it could have even been longer that he posted that video, and I just didn't notice until then. But he said something to the effect of, just there's no such thing as good or bad anything. But in reference to the weather, there's no such thing as good weather or bad weather. There is just weather, right? And it's ultimately completely subjective. And everybody thinks, oh, a nice sunny day, and it's like, yeah, but like there's downsides to a sunny day. Like there are. Like your new plants might have a hard time growing. I have 2 basil plants over there and on my tomato trellis that are having a rough time. The one's probably dead, and the other one, its leaves are like sun bleached because it just got like 70 degrees straight sun all day.